Hello, traders. Hey, it's Fred Atwater here on this $1 million project that we got going on. We added to the trade setup today, just one addition. It's a swing trade, and it's on CSCO. Let me get my mugshot out of the way real quick, and you can see CSCO listed right there as the trade of the day, trade du jour. So just real briefly, it was based on an hourly chart with the RLT fellas, but I also kind of glanced over here at the weekly here, and it looks like the 20 simple moving average for the 20-week simple moving average, it's seeming to bounce itself right nicely right on that, and it's done that repeatedly over these weeks right here. It's just done this zigzag up, and so we're looking for it to catch a bounce there. Zoom into the daily here. The daily didn't quite look as sweet of a picture to me, but we went ahead and took it. And I say it didn't look quite as sweet because of the conversion of these lines here, but I'm expecting, this, if that weekly chart holds up. If you can see here, these are where my stop zones are. The stop is actually down here. This is just to alert me that it's down there, that the trade is going down there, and this is about where the target is. So the basic way this works is there's one R value down there to the risk, and then this distance here should be about twice the height of that other one, and it looks like we can catch that if we catch the bounce. This trade was done with options. I used the October $40 strike calls. Alright, there's still time to get into this tomorrow if you want to as well. I got filled at $4.55 and I bought 3 of them. Okay, so remember, this is a small account so far, so I have to limit the position sizes in order to keep the math honest with those with that account. Our max loss in this case is if the option price drops to $3.75, that would be an 80-cent loss, or $80 per contract, so $240. $240 is just about 1% of the $25,000 account, so 1% risk value is actually $250, but I could get very, very close to that at $240. And then the target exit price would be $6.15, which is $1.60 over the entry price at $4.55. All right, I'm going to bring over this trade sheet. I just figured out how to use Google Sheets. It's really easy. It's like a spreadsheet, but it will save information online. So if you would like, you can link to this address right here, and these are the trade that I've entered so far, and as if they're active or not. So here was today's 11 June CSCO calls. October 1840. Why did I choose the $40 strike calls? Because they had a 0.75 delta, and I did 0.75 times 3 times 100. Okay, this is real easy. And if I do that out, I get 225 deltas. So what I did for I got the movement power of 225 shares of CSCO, but I did it with options. Okay, and why did I do that? Because if I would have bought 225 shares of CSCO at I think it was trading at, oh, I don't know. Let me move the sheet here so I can see what the entry was. It was right around 43 and a half. Let's just call it 43 and a half. So why would I use options to do this trade? To get 225 units, or deltas of motion. Boy, it's not letting me bring my calculator over. I don't know why. It's interesting. It's like it's stuck over there. There it goes. 225 times the entry price at 43.5. 225 times 43.5. It would have cost $9,787, but as it was, I got in with the same amount of power, although it's a contracts situation, so there is data decay associated. I got in for $13.65. divided by 9,700. I got in for 14%. With the account of the size at 25,000, I'm trying to preserve that buying power. It's a lot of thinking on my part going into how to do this and how to make it happen. All right, so there's that link. I will try to post this link in the YouTube video if I can figure that out. And thank you. Have a great day. Spread out. Bye.